Welcome everyone to HFN. We're also known as HueFin News. Today is March the 13th, 2021. We're going to go ahead and do a portfolio review, show you some stocks that are on discount and should you come into the market and buy now. Now, before I break all of that down, before we go into our portfolio to see if we need to get rid of some of these stocks and add more to it, if you appreciate it, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to this particular channel. We're simply here to ensure that you understand that the market is relatively easy and that you can profit even while the market is going down. So hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe. Tap that bell notification so you do not miss out on any of our content in the market. Now, let's break this down, okay? These are the 5 stocks that are currently in our portfolio. You guys can see we have Daktronics, Emerald Exposition, EQT, UBS, and the Power Shares ETF. Look at the gains column right here in the middle. You guys can see that we are up on all 5 of these stocks, which is very good to see. Since we added Daktronics to this portfolio, we're up 11 and almost 11.75%. With EEX, we're up around 26%. EQT 9, UBS 4.5, and PSCE around 2.5%. Now let's break these charts down. We need to see whether or not we need to take these out of our portfolio because it has came to our ultimate area of TP, or if we're still seeing weakness, we need to get rid of it and move on and find another play. So let's start off with Daktronics real quick. You guys can see here it is. This is our prediction that we've garnered into the market in Daktronics. And over the last week, I mean, the market in Daktronics has been very powerful. We've been seeing the market give us a lot of strength. The monumental movement is still in play in Daktronics. You guys can see on the 7-hour chart, every day the market seemingly continues to go higher price. At what point do you need to come into the market and say, I need to go ahead and get out? I think we're going to do that today on Daktronics and actually move the money somewhere else. Even though I am still seeing strength into the market in Daktronics, you guys can see here that we've seen the market in Daktronics break the trend. It was going through a downward movement, and on last week we actually broke out of it. So it seems as if this market may try to come up to around $8 even, maybe a little bit lower than that, give or take, maybe around $7.67, right? So let's see. That's about 20% in the market in Daktronics. You can see from our portfolio, we're up 11.75, and we'll take that, right? We're not going to be greedy. We're simply going to come into the market, grab out the profit, and go. So let's take this out. We're going to get rid of it. You are deleting the symbol DAKT from the portfolio. Smart Portfolio will record this as a sell for the entire position in Daktronics. Cool. Let's take it out. We're going to take that profit back into the account. The next one that we're going to look at, let's go ahead and get rid of this since we're out this play. The next one that we're going to look at is going to be EEX. All right, so let's check them out. So now here we are looking at EEX, and the market has exceedingly expanded our ultimate TP price, right? We did a video about 2 weeks ago in the market for EEX. You all can tell it broke out, and it is still strong. You know, the market in EEX is still giving us a lot of strength, so much so that the next area of restriction on a weekly time frame is at $9. So yeah, we can still see the market go to $9, right? Which is about 65% profitability in that market movement, which will be excellent. Let's check this out on the daily time frame. Okay, so here on the daily time frame, there's really no area into the market in EEX that we can actually see the market go and find restriction, maybe around $7.50. That's going to be the next area, $7.50, which is around 38% profitability into the market in EEX. So the question is, do we need to keep this on, or do you want to take the market out? Because on the daily, on the weekly time frame, we're still seeing the strength here into the market in EEX. But this is where restriction was back here in March of 2020. We're up 25, almost 26% right now into the market in EEX. Been in the play, what, maybe 2-3 weeks. So what we're going to do, we're going to take out the bag on this one too. We're going to get rid of it. Excellent job. So now let's focus in on the other one, which is EQT. Good call on that one. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at EQT. We've been in this one for a while, longer than EEX. You guys can see we played it on a monthly time frame, I think. Yes. Yeah, and we did. And the market in EQT, I mean, we've been in this about 2 months, and the market really is not giving us a lot. I mean, we're still seeing emphasis of selling going on into the market in EQT. We were able to close on the weekly above the last weekly close, but it's just pretty much stagnated. The strength is still here. We are going through this massive area of buying and selling that occurred in 2018, right? I'm looking for the market to try to come up there to around 22, but it is just taking extremely long into the market in EQT. We're up 9% right now. And for us, we're going to simply take that out the market too. I mean, we've been in this too long in the market for EQT, but let's go ahead and take this out. 9% is real good to see, and we're happy with that. All right, so let's get rid of this one. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, which is UBS. This one also we've been in for a long time too. And again, you guys can see that, yeah, weekly, monthly time frame, we've been in this play for a while, almost 2.5 months, going on 2 months into the market for UBS. We hit restriction twice, right there at $16, which is letting us know based off the monthly time frame that the area is finding $16 as massive. So what we need to do, we're going to take off UBS as well. 4.5%, we'll take it. We're seeing restriction come to the market at $16, which lets us know that the trap is going to have issues breaking price above it. So we need to get out of the game before everyone else realizes that and just bag in what we already have in this particular stock. So 4.5%, we'll grab that. We'll take that as well. Okay. Now the next one that we're going to look at is going to be ticker symbol PSCE. So let's go ahead and clean this up. PSCE, and here we are. Look at this on the weekly time frame. Massive area that we're expecting this particular market to go, and we've seen a lot of volume. So definitely the strength is here into the market in PSCE. $8 is where I'm looking for the market to come towards, but long term we can see this market really come all the way up there towards $9 to $10. It's about 57% profitability, so we're going to hold on to this one. Right, we're going to keep that one in our portfolio and be on the guard for to continue to see higher price. Now, the other two that we are going to add to the portfolio, the first one is ticker symbol JMIA, JMIA Technologies. This is the one we're going to add to the portfolio, and let's show you why. Okay, so now this is where the market in JMIA Technologies is going higher, right? Now we're not going to be greedy. You know, we come in, see the expectation, see to where we're expecting the market to go, and we'll get out. This stock is still in an uptrend though, which is massive. We've seen it come all the way from $68 down to $32, which is about 50% droppage in price. Looking at JMIA on the 3-week time frame, we're definitely still seeing emphasis of market strength here. It's not a lot of strength though. So we're going to come in, not hold this for the long term, but literally looking for the market to try to come and test $53, $54.50. Okay. Now this is restriction right now. Okay. Right here to where the market in JMIA is trading, it is restriction. So we're not going to be confused. That's the only thing that's going to keep this prediction of not going higher in price is $48. Okay. Now let's go ahead and do this. I said right there around $54.50 is where we'll go ahead and do the TP. So what is that? 13, almost 14% market movement in JMIA Technologies, JMIA. All right, so we're going to play this out. We're going to do this one on the weekly time frame as well. Allow this particular stock to trade. So long as price trades above $40, it's going to continue to go higher in price. And we're trending above that ascended line. So we're going to go ahead and play that out. $54.50 is where we're going to TP it out. We might even hit 56, right? Which is about 17% market movement in JMIA technologies. So this is the one we're going to add. JMIA. And I'm going to put in what, 5. As always, it is recorded in this portfolio. You guys can tell real quick at the analysts who cover this particular stock. Let's see what they're talking about. 3 of them are watching this stock. They have whole ratings onto it. For us, we're showing the market as a buy in JMIA technologies, however you want to pronounce it. 17 days ago, 2 months ago was the last time these analysts placed their recommendations and forecasts for this stock. All right, so let's do this. That is in there. And the next one that we're going to add to the portfolio is going to be Boeing. All right, so we're going to add Boeing to the portfolio as well. You guys can tell we did a price prediction into the market in Boeing already, all the way back here in October of 2020. It is in our Boeing playlist. Check it out. You guys can see what we talked about in that sense. But if we were to get out today, I mean, that's 60% already profits into the market from our Boeing call that we did in October. Excellent, excellent. But it's over. Let's get rid of it. We're going to add this to our portfolio anyway. And we are seeing some price movement in Boeing all the way up here to $300, right? This is it. It might fall a little bit lower than that. So we'll say $294.46, which is about 9.25% profitability in that market movement. Support now is going to be around 240. Okay. Now we're going to watch the market around $295, $300, because if we're able to break that, the market in Boeing is going to come all the way up here to around 312. Okay. So we're going to add Boeing to our portfolio here. Ticker symbol is BA. Done. And let's go ahead and do the 5 shares for Boeing. Let's take a look at what everyone else is talking about in this market for Boeing. Overall, it's a moderate buy. 19 analysts cover this particular stock. 9 of them are stating that Boeing is a buy. 7 are stating that it's a hold, and 3 are trying to sell it. All right, so here they are down here. These are the analysts right here who covers Boeing stock, and they're pretty active. I mean, they really keep an eye onto the market in Boeing, and it's a mixed bag. So based off the price chart, the market is anticipated to continue to go higher price. And for us, we're going to eye around that $300 area, $295, in order to take it out of our portfolio. All right. So that's it. We've cleaned up the portfolio. This is the new look of the portfolio. These are the 3 stocks that are now in the portfolio that we're tracking to continue to see higher price movement. And as you all can tell, they're pretty good so far. Now, before I go, I wanted to show you all the performance overall for our portfolio analysis. You guys can see for the month of February, our portfolio was up 6.62% versus 2.75% versus the S&P. And as of right now, we're doing pretty good for the month of March, which is excellent to see as well. The average return in this portfolio is around 17%. Success rate is around 93% as well. So pretty good. Just wanted to show you all that real quick on how this portfolio has been performing. And that's it. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you continue to like the video, share the video. Also, tap that bell notification so you do not miss out on any of our content. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.